Thank you very much, Bill. I am deeply honored to receive this award from the Hope Funds for Cancer Research. I'm sure that the other honorees would agree with me that our motivation for going into the lab every day is not to be personally honored with an award such as this. Rather, we're driven by a desire to make discoveries that will change the lives of cancer patients. However, having said that, I have to admit that it is indeed highly gratifying for me to be recognized by the Hope Funds for Cancer Research. But before I make any personal comments, I would just like to thank all of you at the dinner this evening who have contributed to the Hope Funds with your generous support. This includes the donors, the trustees of the Hope Funds, the many volunteers that I've seen working extremely hard this weekend, as well as the Scientific Advisory Board. Having had two members of my immediate family, both my sister and my mother, die of the type, two of the types of cancer that the Hope Funds is targeting, those that are recalcitrant and understudied, I am very grateful for your efforts to identify and fund the most innovative ideas coming from the most bright and talented young scientists like the fellows that are here today. So on a personal note, I just wanted to say that I'm not receiving this award based on my own individual efforts. I share credit for the findings from our lab from an amazing group of young scientists who work in my lab, as well as an incredibly generous and highly interactive colleagues both at Harvard and outside of Harvard. And these two groups have helped to both inspire and shape our project ideas, to ground them, people like Bill, to ground them our ideas in important clinical problems, and importantly, to let me know when my ideas are totally ill-conceived. And then lastly, I'd like to thank my husband, Bill, and my son, Sean, who've always supported my passion for research. So the spouses in the audience who are married to cancer investigators know that it isn't easy being married to a cancer scientist. So we are frequently distracted. My husband would say consumed by solving research problems, writing grants, writing manuscripts, reviewing grants, reviewing manuscripts, teaching, going to meetings in the United States, all over the world, and I could go on for a long time. I used to ask for Bill's patience, telling him that I was just going through a rough patch when we had a particularly difficult time. After 40 years, I can't use that. I can't ask for his patience anymore. Bill says that my life is a rough patch. So while I'm a very busy person and there are stressful times, my job is incredibly exciting. I am highly motivated by the goal that we have set for ourselves, and I wouldn't trade my job for anything. And thank you.